Hey, EV enthusiasts, all your electric road luxury area what to learn how your EV can preserve battery life. So today, settling in at number 3, is the first of 3 mistakes which could be draining your electric car's battery without you even knowing about it. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss it. When it comes to EV know-how, we need to absolutely supercharge you. Mistake number 1. Frequent fast charging. Fast charging is a fantastic feature, especially when you're in a hurry and need a quick boost to your battery. However, using fast charging too often can have a negative impact on your battery's health. Let's break it down. DC fast chargers, or fast chargers, can stuff as much energy into your battery as it needs in its shortest amount of time. This is convenient but generates more heat than regular AC charging. This surplus heat can speed up the wear and tear process of your battery cells, which will decrease its operational life cycle. To keep your battery healthy, here are some tips to avoid overusing fast charging. Tip No. 1. Use speedy charging handist when important. Reserve fast charging for those times when you're on a long road ride or in a rush. For your everyday charging needs, persist with level to chargers that are slower but gentler on your battery. Tip number 2. Plan your charging schedule. If you have got a regular habitual, try to rate your vehicle at domestic in a single day the use of a level to charger. This now not most effective enables maintain your battery's health, however also can take benefit of lower power charges at some stage in off-top hours. Tip number 3. Monitor your battery's temperature. Some advanced EVs come with built-in temperature monitoring structures. If your car has this option, use it to keep an eye at the battery's temperature, especially at some point of speedy charging classes. If it begins to get too warm, give it a ruin. Tip number 4. Avoid charging to 100% using fast chargers. Charging to complete potential generates greater heat, so try and limit fast charging classes to 80% each time viable. For ordinary use, slow charging to 100% is satisfactory, in particular if you plan to use the total variety the next day. By following these tips, you can make sure that your battery stays in good health and lasts longer. Remember, taking care of your EV's battery means you get to enjoy all the benefits of electric driving for many more miles to come. Mistake number 2. Letting the battery fully discharge. Allowing your battery to completely discharge before recharging can actually shorten its lifespan. Lithium-ion batteries, like the ones in your EV, perform best when kept within a certain charge range. Let's explore why and how you can avoid this common mistake. When a lithium-ion battery is absolutely discharged, it is able to cause pressure on the battery cells. Repeatedly draining your battery to 0% can result in a great discount in its ordinary ability and performance over the years. To hold your battery wholesome, here are some guidelines to avoid letting it completely discharge. Tip number 1. Charge your EV frequently. Instead of looking ahead to your battery to get seriously low, broaden a dependency of topping it up extra often. This manner, you preserve the charge degree in the most effective variety and decrease stress on the battery. Tip number 1. Aim to keep your battery between 20% and 80%. This range is taken into consideration the sweet spot for lithium-ion batteries. Many EVs have settings that let you set charging limits, so use this option to help keep your battery's health. Tip number 2. Use your EV's integrated notifications. Most cutting-edge EVs have structures that warn you whilst your battery is getting low. Pay attention to these warnings and plan your charging stops for that reason. It's better to fee a piece earlier than to danger going for walks your battery down to empty. Tip number 4. Precondition your car in excessive climate. If you live in a place with very hot or cold climates, preconditioning your automobile while it's nevertheless plugged in can help keep battery fitness. This way, warming up or cooling down your automobile earlier than you begin driving, reducing the weight on the battery at some stage in severe temperatures. Mistake number 3. Exposing the car to extreme temperatures. Extreme temperatures, whether hot or bloodless, can negatively affect your battery's overall performance and longevity. Let's take a better study why this happens and how you can guard your EV's battery from these harsh situations. When your EV is exposed to excessive warmth, the battery can overheat, leading to multiplied degradation of the battery cells. Similarly, in extraordinarily bloodless situations, the battery's performance drops, lowering your riding variety and growing put on and tear of the cells. To protect your battery from extreme temperatures, here are some tips to follow. Tip number 1. Park in shaded or weather-controlled environments. Whenever feasible, park your EV in a garage or shaded area to defend it from direct daylight and severe warmth. In cold weather, attempt to discover indoor parking to preserve your car out of the freezing temperatures. Tip number 2. Use preconditioning functions. Many cutting-edge EVs come with preconditioning functions that allow you to heat up or settle down your automobile while it's nevertheless plugged in. This not most effective makes your ride more snug, however. Additionally, facilitates manipulate the battery temperature extra effectively. Tip number 3. Avoid charging your EV in excessive warmness. Charging generates heat, and doing so in an already hot surroundings can push the battery temperature to risky ranges. If you want to feed your EV in hot weather, attempt to do it during the cooler components of the day, like early morning or late night. Tip number 4. Monitor your battery's temperature. Some EVs have built-in systems that reveal the battery's temperature. If your vehicle has this selection, keep a watch on it, in particular at some point of excessive weather conditions. If the battery receives too warm or too cold, take steps to carry it again to a safer temperature variety. Tip number 5. Use thermal control systems. Many excessive stop EVs come geared up with advanced thermal management systems designed to regulate the battery temperature. Ensure these systems are functioning nicely and take benefit of any software updates that may enhance their efficiency. By following these recommendations, you can guard your EV's battery from the dangerous effects of severe temperatures. Keeping your battery at a solid temperature guarantees better overall performance, longer existence, and a greater dependable driving enjoy. So, there you have it. Avoid these 3 common mistakes to keep your EV battery healthy and extend its lifespan. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. See you next time.